T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm reviewing Transformers Generations Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, Greenlight with Dazzlestrike. Dazzlestrike sounds like a freaking My Little Pony name, but as you can see, this figure was put out there to build up the Elita 1 Combiner, which I think they finally named, and I don't remember the name, but it's probably in the instructions. I typically wouldn't start with Combine mode already in a review like this, but I've already reviewed this mold 2 times already. 3 if I want to get super anal. She's an all-new mold using the same engineering and transformation technique as these 3, but yeah, I already did that. You can watch that review or that review. I'll link it at the end. And maybe if I'm not lazy, I'll put it in the description. But here she is as a leg. You could make her an arm and she will look exactly like they do because she's pretty much identical except they changed one thing. Her head, they changed some of the other molding. We'll see when I transform them and combine them. But, transform them into their robot modes and vehicle modes. But yeah, other than that, pretty much the same hand, foot, gun thing, just like they have. So there you are with that. And here is Dazzlestrike being wielded as a sword weapon with a flame on it. And I didn't think about this, but Extra Zero did it when he finally got him. You can put these flame effects and the regular freaking Lionizer effect onto the swords of Springer here. And somebody was telling me that if you push this rotor in and then pull it up, it's like a locking point, but that's not true. I don't know who told me that. That doesn't work at all. So if somebody tells you that, yeah, no. Okay, vehicle mode comparison to her sisters. If you hear dogs barking, I'm sorry, I can't help it. But she pretty much looks identical to these 2 right here, except different paint and whatnot. Except this part, like I was mentioning, is completely different right there. There is no hole port right there, and the hands do not come into the inside. But other than that, it is the exact same vehicle. Like maybe let me zoom in. The molding here on the ab section and the chest section right there, or what used to be the chest section in robot mode, is different. Other than that, like I said, everything else is exactly the same. Let's see if her chest molding is different. It is, because she has a transparent part, so that's bonus. Maybe that's transparent and they just painted it. So these 2 have identical chest areas, but she's totally different. So this is different, and the arms are different, and the head is different. She doesn't come with her own special weapon. Dazzlestrike, she's completely a target master. She has this little thing that pulls out to become a little gun, and Dazzlestrike is her weapon. Now, it just looks weird just having to port him like, or her like this. I don't know what sex Dazzlestrike is supposed to be affiliated with or aligned with. And Chromia, I thought it was just a remold of this design right here, but it is completely 100% different. Like I said, same engineering, sorta, but it's different. This whole front part is completely a different transformation. They do have some of the parts in the same place. The head transformation is different. There is a lot different. The way the wheels are in the back. I don't even know. These wheels may be... No, I think the wheels are the same, just painted different. But mostly everything else is completely different. Like the way the feet transform, all that. So there you are. Here she is next to another Power the Primes mold right here. He is bigger, and here she is with Siege Prowl right there. If you want to see it without that thing dangling off, there you are. Alright, I'm like at the end game of this video, and now I'm realizing that this is just a chill comparison review, not just a regular review, because that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing the transformations in this video because of, like I said already, did the transformations like twice. I think I did it for Nova Star and Moon Racer right here. I'll pick her up later. But as you can see, their bodies, these three, roughly all the same. It's kind of difficult getting them to stand on their weird feet sometimes. Here's a close-up on the different face sculpts. Come on, man. My main problem, or my main gripe with them in robot mode, she seems to be tighter, but their ball jointed hips suck. All the other Siege figures do not have ball jointed hips. They all have pins. They changed that, but she's an old mold, so that's what you got to worry about. And Chromia is an updated version of the mold, but they still gave her the same ball jointed hips. I don't know why they didn't re-engineer her, but there are their faces. That's Alita 1 in the background. These are the first female Autobots on the cartoon, if you didn't realize it. And they're finally giving us all of them in toy form. When I finally get the fourth member, or fifth or sixth member, I don't even remember there being 6 different female Autobots. But when I get to the last one, I'll do a comparison between Victorion and her combined mode right there. But here's the head. Her head seems to be the smallest, but it still looks proportionate on the body. Articulation, the shoulders are also on the ball joint. The elbows, ball joint. So anything ball joints to you, slightly more than 90, but the view of the bend is obstructed by this waist rotation right here. If you detach this from her back, which does peg on tight, she can rotate the whole thing. If you wanted to, like I said in their videos, you can make her have like a little skirt to differentiate her from the others. Ball jointed hips that can kick forward and back and all that. Thigh rotation or hip rotation. This right here, if you want. The ankles pivot a little tiny bit, and they definitely rock forward, and definitely, come on, once you get it past that little notch, it can rock back. So she has some articulation. Good luck making her look good, though. I did, on my thumbnail for this video, get her into a pose that I really like, because if you push this up right here, you can take weaponizers and whatnot and port them into this, but since she comes with this Power the Prime gun right there, I'm going to make that her own personal back cannon. And she does have 2 points of articulation in the neck, Marvel Legends style. It's on a hinge that can rock forward and back, and the head is on the ball joint so she can rotate and whatnot. So she can get into all those poses like that and look up for running poses and whatnot. Dazzlestrike looks like this. Pop this off, rotate that up, rotate these this way, and now it is like a robotic feline type thing with only ball jointed articulation right there that rotates all the way around. No hinges in any of these other joints right there. The tail can be out like that, or the tail can come forward like this so it can shoot and run at you. They did give it blue eyes. There's more of the robotic detail right there. Only difference between this guy and Lionizer is the color and the tail. And of course this little swoosh or swish weapon right there. This one comes with the fire, as you saw multiple times. Oh yeah, it doesn't have that red Autobot logo right there, and it has blue eyes instead of red. So yeah, and there is like a gray color in there. Other than that, they didn't do anything to make them look drastically different. So yeah, if you want me to compare her to Chromia here, Chromia is shorter. So like I said, there's tons of differences in the molding. All the details look completely different, even though it has similar articulation. It no longer has the double jointed knees. The ankles actually pivot more. The forward and back is right here. Completely different from this right here. The wrists still come in, but her wrists don't because they remolded hers. Let's show you the back of their arms, or their forearms. She's hollow right there, they're not, so I feel like they kind of cheaped out a little bit more with this. And the way the backpack transforms, completely different. Like, you can still see the windshield right there. That is a totally different transformation. Even the way the wings work. Like, their wings, if you want them to be flared out, would look like this. Or maybe put it back like that. But her wings, which actually attach into this, have the wheels attached. Because of that reverse wheel situation that she has going on. But yeah, I would only recommend this is if you want this fire effect from Dazzlestrike. If you like the way Dazzlestrike is painted, and if you want to just get all the original female cartoon Autobots in toy form, and you want to form that monstrosity of a combiner. But oh yeah, this thing right here, I didn't show that gun in her hand, but there you are, transparent gun. And she should still be able to wear this for the Prime Masters. Check out my Power to Prime playlist if you don't know what a Prime Master is. But fold these fingers in, wrap them on both sides as best you can, and she can carry a Prime Master in there. They call this some kind of armor in the instructions. But since I don't have a Prime Master handy, I'm going to put her gun back. And they don't mention her combined mode, and they don't mention the Titan Masters at all. So that's weird. Anywho, I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here. If you missed it, this is my previous review to these folks right here. So yeah, make sure you check my videos if you want to see my take on this Jetfire right here. I am definitely putting this review before hers. Look at that. I hope it actually does have that waist rotation. I'll see.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click videos, you really should click those videos. Click that shit.